Alright, this is going to be a review for the CRKT Premonition. CRKT stands for Columbia River Knife and Tool. That's the box that it comes with. Pretty cool, I think. It's not the greatest box, but I'd rather have a little box than a little wrapper or something. But here's the knife. 3.25-inch 8CR14 MOV blade. I got the satin finish. I'm not a big fan of black blades. I don't know why, just because they scratch and they chip off and they don't look that good after a while. After you use them a lot. Some congested, I guess. Model number is 1162. On this side of the blade, it says McGinnis Premonition. As I said, the knife maker is I don't know if I said it. Jerry McGinnis is the knife maker. And I think it's pretty cool because he's like 18 or something. He's pretty young, which I think is really cool. It's cool to have a young knife maker. The handle material is layered blue and black G10. It really doesn't feel like G10 at all. It's not grippy at all, but these holes that are milled out, they just make it 100 times more grippier, if that's a word. The flipper has some jimping on the very back to catch your finger, I guess, and then I can't get it with just going like that. I need to give it a little flick, but that's what it looks like. Deploying with a little flick. Maybe it's just because mine's a little tight. Here's the deployment on the liner. I don't know if it's going to show it. But it doesn't really show it on my camera because I don't have the best. But the liner's 100% on the blade, which I think is great. Mine's centered perfectly. I don't know if it's going to show that. But I think mine's centered perfectly. I think it would have been cool if there was a thumb stud on this knife, just so, because I think I'm better opening with thumb studs. You could just go like that. I don't know. I think it would have been easier to open, but the pocket clip is really neat. Blue anodized pocket clip, and then the liner. Everything on this knife except the interiors are all blue anodized. You can see the liner is blue, and then if I go like this, you can see that the inside is blue, which is pretty neat. I like this knife a lot, I have to say. This is one that I've wanted since I started collecting knives. It was just one of those inexpensive little folders that I never pulled the trigger on. This one's about $22. I got this one on eBay where I get most of my knives because it's just easier to me, and I can usually find a better price because money is tight for myself. But I like this knife so much. I'm so glad I bought it, and it's one of those purchases that I'm just like, yes. I think I'm losing my voice is what it is. On the back, the liners are revealed, or I guess revealed, yeah. But they're mostly hidden, as you can see, just where it's shining right now. That's where you can see the liners. And then they go back to being hidden under the scales. Then there's a backspacer right there that I wish was deeper in, so when I pull the flipper, sometimes my finger hits that and it like kind of scratches my finger. Not the worst thing ever, but it's just kind of something that's annoying. Also, the pocket clip, it sticks out quite a bit, and you're probably going to be able to notice it, but when I open it, or when I hold it, if I can open it, I need to use oil on mine or something, I don't know. I can usually get it pretty easy, but I'm trying not to go too far or else I'll hit the camera. That would be very bad. But the pocket clip sticks out quite a bit, and I don't know if it's going to be able to show this, but that's where my finger is. It's really not the worst problem ever, but it would be more comfortable if it weren't there, but after you're holding it for a second or two, you kind of don't realize it anymore. It's kind of just, it depends how you grip the knife when you first have it. Then the jimping on the back of the blade, the jimping is awesome. It's really just makes it that much secure in your hand. I was using this knife outside. I was really using it up. Some pretty tough tasks. I was cutting down some branches, and This thing held up like a champ. It really didn't get that much dull, I guess, less sharp, but I still used my sharpening stones and just to touch it back up, and now it's as sharp, if not sharper, than it came in the box. But out of the box, it was pretty sharp. But I've had this one for a little while, so I don't really, or it's not factory sharp anymore. I like this one a lot. I have to say, this is one of those knives that I'm just like, I'm glad I bought. I probably already said that, but you know what? I like this one a lot. When I first got it, I found that this bottom tip was kind of pointy, I guess. And like, if like, say that I was like going to close it, and my pinky came like that, it would kind of like, it wouldn't scratch it, but it would be, what's the word? Uncomfortable, I guess. Or if I was holding it or like that, it would be kind of pointy and kind of jabby, I guess. But I don't know, maybe that'd be something good to have. Just anything like, if I guess this is a knife that you could use for self-defense if you really had to. But I'm trying to say maybe like if you had to hit something, if you had to break something open, you could use the bottom, kind of pointy like that. Not like a glass breaker, but almost. I can't get mine out completely just by using the flipper. It kind of stops right there. But if I just give it a little flick of the wrist, it's fine. If you're looking for a knife, I know I just talked about this, but if you're looking for a knife that you can use as self-defense, and you want a knife for self-defense, you'd want to go with something that you can open up. Not just like, you don't have to rely on flicking your wrist. I'm guessing you want something that, like, say that you're in a position, like, say you're getting attacked or something, and you're in a position where your arms, maybe someone or something's holding your arm down. You just want to be able to go like that. And with this knife, with mine at least, you can't really do that. You have to give a little flick. So just something to think about. I definitely recommend this knife to anybody. It's great. I think this nice knife. I think this knife is a gentleman's folder, to be quite honest, because it's sleek. It's just got it like a cool look to it. I don't know. It feels like kind of a classy knife to me. Maybe that's just me, but I think it's a classy knife. I think it'd be all right to pass off as a gentleman's folder. I like it a lot. Alright, that's my review. Thanks for watching.